Hello and happy Valentine's Day to you. I thought I'd sneak in an extra project for you guys today using a cute Cricut cut file by Miss Kate Cuttables and some Cricut writing as well on there. It's quick and easy to achieve, so if you still need to make that card, I got your back. So in the Cricut design space under images, you're going to search for Miss Kate Cuttables and you'll see the Valentine's cupcake there. This is the order in which they will cut out. So if you need to know which cards to load into your mats first, this is a great screenshot to take. Then the next one is the layers in which you glue them together. So I've got my pieces laid out here. I did ink them. I've taken that bit out because actually you can't see most of the inking. The only thing you can see is kind of the top pieces, so don't ink before. Now I'm gluing the pieces together. Now the thing to remember when you are layering up an image like this is you take your most solid pieces first and then they become more increasingly cut out as you layer them up. But if you follow the guide of the pieces that I showed you before, so before you actually put them onto this yellow cupcake piece, that's how I glued my layers on first before I added them on. So I'm just checking everything is lined up. And that looks good. So now I'm going to put the hearts on. So again, the most solid piece goes on first. And then you're going to put the piece with the cutaway, because the point is that you see the colour underneath. And if you just follow that principle, then you'll work out how things go together. Now the cupcake. So it looks cute with the pink sprinkles and the chocolate chip frosting. Now the cupcake. So you're going to have that little piece of cake, the yellow piece of cake peeking through there. So the cupcake case is the most solid piece, so that goes on first. Now you can see where I've sponged there, and I also did sponge a little bit on just ink the edges of that cupcake case there. So my advice would be, after making this, sponge the pieces afterwards so that you can see what's worth sponging and inking. So now those stripes, which make that cute cupcake case effect. I love this cut file, it's really cute. Now I have made this Valentine's, but you could just do this for any time and change out the sentiment. And just added some glossy accents there to give a shine to the chocolate pieces and a little bit to the heart. So my sentiment is again from Cricut. So I just put Be Mine into the images search bar, and I have created a quick template. Just go on the left hand side there, you're going to go to templates and you're going to select basic shapes, and I selected a square because my mat that it was going onto is 6.5 and 6 by 6.5. So I clicked on custom and put in 6.5, 6 by 6.5, and this just allowed me to make sure that my sentiment was the right size for what I was making, and I kind of played with where it would go on the actual card. So send that to well, cut, but you're going to use your Cricut pen. Now this is the mat preview just before you hit cut. So using the grids, I've just taken it to just where it will be on the card, so just kind of over, I think that's 5 or by 5.5. And that means then it won't cut it, or won't draw it in the left hand corner, it'll draw it exactly where I want it to. So just send that to Cricut, and that will draw it out nicely. So there we are, the drawn Be Mine. And I've used, it's still lightweight paper. I tend to use lightweight paper to cut my Cricut pieces when it is quite layered. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a really thick piece. Now I've gone on to that light paper again with the Be Mine because I wanted it to match the white of the cupcake. I didn't want any sort of discrepancy there in colour. So it's quite lightweight. And then it's just a matter of gluing it on, bit of a jaunty angle. Glue your layer on. So you can swap out that Be Mine sentiment, and it can be a happy birthday any time of year. That's one I did before, so you've got the other side there. It was my test one as well. Does everyone do that? And that's it. Just glue that on. You're going to need pretty strong glue because you've got a lot of layers and that might sort of bow up a bit. So just make sure that's completely pressed down. Just adding a little bit of bling. These Papermania rhinestones have got little teeny tiny hearts. Don't know how well the camera will pick that up, but they're in pink. So I'm just dotting a few of those around, and there's also some little yellow stars in there, which I thought picked up the yellow nicely on the cupcake. So just dot those around. And that is it. No, I'm doing one more. Yeah, now we're done. So that is the final result. Make sure that is all glued down. It's cute and whimsical. It came together quick. So that will be faster than running out to the shop if you haven't got a card yet. And you need one for tonight. So happy Valentine's Day all. I hope you have a fabulous day. See you again. Bye bye.